Hi, I'm Jill. I've lived in 3 countries so far. Staying in France. My first country was Italy, but what I would like to talk about is the second country where I lived for 4 years, which was Japan. I was there as an English teacher and translator, and I did a multitude of other jobs, and it was a very positive experience. But I have to admit, I went over there with not many expectations, and I kind of learned as I went along. I was immediately enrolled in an intensive language course over 10 months, and I was taking 20 hours of Japanese a week. You'd think that'd make me fluent, but there's so much more to Japanese, and unfortunately, I'm quite stubborn, and I had attitude issues with the language. And in Japanese, you have 3 different levels of politeness called keigo, and I refused to lower myself when I talked to a superior, which could be a client or a teacher or anybody. And I refused to address people with the vocabulary specific to their stature. So I said we're all equal, as Americans tend to think, and so I only learned one set of words. When I started working in Japan, I fell flat on my face, and so that was one of the things I learned quite quickly in Japan. And the other thing is that the Japanese don't usually they don't express their opinion. As an English teacher, a lot of the books are based on what do you think, so I didn't get much out of them when I was teaching English. On the other hand, when I used the expression watashi ni totte, which means in my opinion, I started noticing some all kind of nasty looks from the Japanese, or as nasty as they will give, because they usually don't express any disagreement. So that was also a situation where I tended to be perhaps a little bit not very politically correct. So I learned to kind of keep my opinions to myself, and as the Japanese say, the nail that sticks up will get hammered down. So the idea was to try to live more in harmony. My second experience is and has been, still is, living in France. I've been here for 16 years. I feel I speak French fluently, but